Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Deep into the season, this Rookie of the Year race has taken a clear shape. We have a good idea of who has a legit chance to take home the award. Performing at a high level all season long, fourth in our rookie list, this coaching staff has raved about his maturity.
Sitting behind just 3 of his fellow rookies, there may still be time for him to move up this list.
Well, getting that Rookie of the Year trophy would mean a lot to him. But with all the talent in this class, there's no shame in being number 4.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. MYNBA out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Lanier in at the 3. And for the Magic, and it's Bender in at the small forward position. And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun.
And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Now here's Bay. He's covered closely. Mobley outside. Back to Bay. Shot from the top of the key. Nice jump shot.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Magic head coach. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Thanks for that, Allie. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Coleman. Charge against Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. And Bay, here we go. Oh!
Wow!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Up top, Saric. Stolen by Wembanyama. In transition. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for him. Fox is checked in for Saric. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Six on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And here comes Cleveland. This game following their win against the Rockets.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
These are not the teams to challenge at the rim. The best in the NBA in shot blocking. Cleveland, number 1.
And what's been most impressive about this team is how intense they've been on the defensive end. It's not just 1 or 2 guys getting blocks for them. It's been a team effort, which is why they lead the league in blocks per game.
Here's Bender. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Lanier. Fires the 3. Orlando with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
I mean, what a stunner. They came into the game confident. It looked like they had it pretty much in hand, and then the wheels fell off there in the fourth.
Back to Wallace. They set a pick. Got a hand on it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Lanier. He takes it in, and he dunks it down.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Orlando calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Wallace outside. Pass to Cardinal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bender. Yet to see a basket. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
May passes to Wembanyama. The offensive rebound. Coleman. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Wallace. Tipped. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Oh, okay.
Oh, my gosh.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Cardinal. 11 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
Cleveland leading by 12. Mobley finds Wembanyama. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
On the take. Pass to Fox. 6 to shoot. Fox with a screen on Bay. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And here's Mobley. Now Bay. 17-foot shot on the way. Cardinal pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Lanier. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston. Chalk up 2 there. Lanier's gotten his second bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Larson. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Coleman from outside the arc. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Wallace outside. Here's Bender. Back to Wallace. Clock at 6. Pass to Fox. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Knocked away. for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Now here's Bay. Pass to Larson. Driving in. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Wallace. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bay, pass to MYNBA. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Cleveland. Oh, it's blocked by MYNBA.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Bay passes to Thompson. MYNBA against Fox. 6 to shoot. Here's Coleman. Outside for MYNBA. Bay from long range. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. All right, here now, the league's top rebounders over the past month. Magic trail by 21. Here's Larson.
Cleveland foul. First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Fox. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling. Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And the basket is good. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. The Cavaliers lead by 19. Pass to Rizachet. To the middle. Here's Lanier. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Lanier's got 7 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Larson. 1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
But simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. To the wing on the left. Here's the three. No good on the shot.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
They swipe it. Fast break, Cleveland. Jumps up. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Down low. Thompson with a steal. Fires from deep. Larson with the bucket. Larson's got 5 points.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Fast break, Cleveland. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
How many transition points are they going to give up? This is insane.
Well, the Magic's shooting only 23% so far. Here's Larson. No made baskets yet. Thompson with the block. And he lobs it up. It's picked off. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Larson. Ooh, poked away. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lanier. Lets it go from the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 9.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Larson. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here. Misses the 3. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
To halt the run. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And they are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
For Orlando, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Here's Larson. A deep 3. Thompson pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And all of a sudden, his 3-ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
So both teams making some changes here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Larson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lets a floater go, and is blocked. Pass to Coleman. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Saric a screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the night.
The line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Here's Larson. Fox outside. Pass to Saric. He's covered by Bay. Here's Larson. He got a piece of it. Here's the break. Here's Coleman. Finished off the break. Coleman's got 12.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Three-pointer. And Bay pulls it down.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Pass to Lanier, to the inside, Coleman, and he makes no mistake, slam dunk.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
The ball's knocked loose, and now the Cavaliers on the break. Oh!
Wow!
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
A shot to stop the run. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bay. Sharks against Thompson. Here's Coleman. Larson with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's the pick. Six to shoot. Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Bay from long range. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts. Three-pointer, Fox buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Lanier, the pass to Mobley. Here's Lanier, puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Cleveland calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Cleveland, a fantastic season so far for them. 1st place in the conference. And of course the Orlando Magic, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
And looking at Orlando, they need to take a long look at this team. They really need to think about what they can change. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or possibly both.
And we had a feeling this is how their season was going to go. But that doesn't mean it has to continue. The pressure is on for this franchise to turn things around.
Pass to Wallace. Oh, it's blocked by MYNBA. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Wallace, the pass to Cardinal. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Bay outside. Pass to Mobley. And here's Bay. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Bay.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Wallace, right side. Here's Bender. Here's Cardinal. Still without a bucket. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Lanier. Coleman controls the rebound and the putback. Coleman's got 11 points in the quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Cardinal. Šarić against Wembanyama. Šarić down low. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for Orlando, Cardinal. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 6 seconds left in the half. That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Cleveland on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis,
you look at Cleveland, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens?
let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Orlando Magic.
They were careless, lots of turnovers. It's tough to win playing like that. I think I can hear a coach in the locker room right now. Volume said, to 10.
I'm sure he's giving them an earful and then some. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Coleman. Let's get an update on Amen Thompson from Allie LaForce.
The head athletic trainer for Cleveland provided some info for us. He did share some good news. It looks like the injury is not nearly as serious as they originally thought. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And it's Šarić in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Wallace. He's covered by Bay. Pass to Šarić. Back to Wallace. From behind the arc. Deflected! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Right wing. Pass to Bender from the arc. And Bay pulls it down. The Cavs have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Out to the wing. Wembanyama down low. Saric covers. Here's Coleman. 6 on the shot clock. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Wallace. Tight defense on him. To end the drought. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Wallace outside. Takes a 3. Bender, no good.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
They get the rebound. Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
It's tipped.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Lanier. Here's Coleman. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
So he gets them both. Orlando has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. That's tipped and stolen by Bay. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. And the dunk by Bay.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. They need this. Nails it from 3.
And he keeps his composure and drains it through contact. Chance for a 4-point play.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Lets it go from deep, and Coleman gets it to go. Coleman's got 9 points here in the second half.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Poke loose. Here's Lanier. He's got 14. And Cleveland another 3.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Pass to Bender. Takes the 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Wallace outside. Pass to Saric. Here's Bender. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Coleman, no good.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Wallace outside. Pass to Saric. To win the run. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. MYNBA's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Saric against Mobley. Here's Coleman. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Coleman's got 30 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Cardinal. Here's Bender. No points yet. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Screen by Griffin. Bay from long range. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Saric, a screen on Bay. Inside. It's stolen. And they're on the break.
Orlando foul. Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Cleveland, Bay. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bay. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Bay nails both of them. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Larson. He's scoreless. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Bay. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Coleman. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Fox against Griffin. Pass to Wallace. Clock at 6. There's a screen. To snap the cold streak. Tipped.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Stripped it away. And here they go. Knocks it loose. 46 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Fox up top. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injuries, such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
Orlando shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the technical free throw is good. Stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Larson. Here's Risacher. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot, driving to the basket, and it's good on the lay-in. He's got 13.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Cleveland on top, just dominating this one. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Knocked loose. In transition, here they come. Oh!
Wow!
And he jams it home with authority.
Climbing the ladder for the 360 flush. Ridiculous bounce.
He went so high for that one. Wow. And there's a pick. Thompson with it. Now Sharp defending. Sharp against Thompson. From deep three-point land. They get it again. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The first one falls. Hits both from the stripe. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Puts up a deep 3. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Larson. And he's going for the lob. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Knocks it down from distance.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
To the middle. Fox, that's good.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Pass to Larson. The 3 from Thompson. No luck on that one.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Fox, and the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. There's the three. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pass to Larson. Got a piece of it. 5 to shoot. Here's Rizachet. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Pass to Larson. Just 4 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Here's Larson. There's the triple. He's off on that one. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Larson. This one for 3. Larson with a rebound. Larson's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 is up. Sharp grabs the miss. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland.
Magic foul. Shot. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
And he makes a first. A line change here for Orlando. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Šarić for 3. He drops it from range.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Pass to Wilson. Watch by Wallace. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Šarić a screen. Pass to Cardinal. Wallace outside. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. The Cavaliers have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Takes it inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Goes up on the wing. Shireman grabs a board.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Good on the second one. Wallace with it. Oh, they get a hand on it. All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, Cleveland's head athletic trainer gave me an update. Unfortunately, he didn't have good news. It looks like a broken wrist. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. And another miss by Orlando. For Cleveland, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. That one drops for him. He has 29 now.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases? Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Add this one to the win column. Their 57th of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Larson. Fires from the wing. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Here's Orlando. Wallace with it. Now here's Šarić. Orlando again missing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Stolen by Thompson. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you